Hello everybody, my name's Vince, and this is a game of Crysis 3 on Chinatown. It's a crash site game, and it actually started out pretty slow here. There was only 4 people on the server, which I think it was pretty late at night. I was just kind of running around, trying to have some fun, rank up my gun. I believe this was the first game that I played with the Scar mod 2 here, and I was like really excited about unlocking that, because I feel like every time I got killed it was by a Scar. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. This is my first video on this channel, youtube.com/TheHughHoney. I used to have a channel that was TheHughHoney, the same thing, but with 3 H's in the middle, and I decided that I wanted to take YouTube a little more seriously. So I moved it over to this one. It's a little easier to find and everything, so hopefully I'll be putting up a good amount of content on here. I had that channel since maybe June, and I've been PC gaming since February of last year, March of 2012, something like that. And, I never really took it all that seriously. I just put up some DayZ videos, Crysis videos, whatever, Battlefield 3. But I kind of want to start spending a little more time doing it, get a few videos out a week, kind of dedicate myself. Because I really like watching YouTube content, and, I kind of want to make some of my own. I'm called TheHughHoney because I used to play a lot of games on PlayStation with one of my buddies, and I don't know if anybody here watches It's Always Sunny, but the couple of characters on that show come up with a scheme to be realty guys, and they're TheHughHoney and Vic Vinegar, so that became our names, our Call of Duty names, or whatever we were playing at the time, and it just kind of carried over. Anyway, what else can I say? I'm not completely sure where I want to take this channel. I'd like to have a lot of different types of games on here, at least all the kinds that I play, which are mainly first-person shooters and kind of strategy-based games. I'd like to also have some kind of like hardware stuff on here. Maybe if I get new tech, I'd like to unbox it and all that, but I guess we'll see how this channel goes. I like watching that kind of stuff too, but maybe I'm just a nerd. Who knows? But who really cares? The main thing for me is going to be to try to have some fun. I want to practice my editing skills and just play some games, put out some content that entertains people, because that's what I like. Hopefully, people will be a little interested in the crazy shit I have to say, because I feel like people are always looking at me with weird looks when I say stupid stuff or get stuck talking like that. I clearly need a little bit of practice with this commentary thing, but, that'll come. Especially when I'm playing a game that I like Crysis 3. I'm always going to have something to talk about. This is when this match got a little bit more interesting, There were actually some people playing. It wasn't 2-on-2, so I wasn't just running around with my buddy here, getting kills. And I started getting a kill streak. And you're going to see one of my favorite things pop up on the screen here in a second. That is the death machine, as I like to call it. I mentioned that in a previous video, but it's the Swarmer in this game. I think that weapon is absolutely ridiculous. I can never get a kill with it. I always get killed. Even though I think I might, eat my words here. I think I do get a kill or two with Swarmers in this game, but I still don't like it. I don't care what everybody says. For the rest of the video, I think I'm just going to talk about the way I like to play Crysis 3, try to give you guys a couple of tips. The first video that I really got into on YouTube too was back when I was playing Crysis 2. I watched a Frankie on PC in 1080p video that was Crysis 2 top 10 tips. And I just thought that was an awesome video. So I'm going to try to bring out my own little Crysis 3 top 10 tips in the future, so look out for that one. But anyway, I'm playing here with, I think, Weapon Pro, I have Auto Armor, and Maneuverability. Everybody says Auto Armor is a new perk, but I really think that they built this game sort of around Auto Armor with the fact that you can get single-shotted by the sniper rifles and the bows. I absolutely hate the bows, and I might be making some enemies there. They're really cool that they added them into the game, but again, they just frustrate me. This game's all about, being fast-paced, being a super soldier running around, and it frustrates me that people are going to camp out and shoot arrows at people. Maybe it just frustrates me because I'm not that good at it, and I always get killed by them more. I get killed more than I think I should by them. But anyway, I think maneuverability is my #1 perk for this game. Moving around in this game is like just the most important thing you can do. You're a super fast super soldier dude. You need maneuverability. Plus, it just makes the game a lot more fun. You can sneak up behind people, you can chase them down, and use that little stealth kill thing, which is awesome looking. Even though I'm never that good at actually getting it to work. I end up hitting the guy, and he turns around and kills me. I think I get a stealth kill here, too, so I'm just eating my words all over the place. My third perk is Weapon Pro. Just lets you reload faster. And I think it's important to the game. I like to be able to get multi-kills and stuff here, and I feel like it's really difficult without Weapon Pro. Some of the other perks are really good, like the one that makes you invisible to the super radar, whatever the hell it's called. But I feel like giving up any of those 3 perks that I have, other than auto armor, which again, I'm going to try to work a little bit more on not using in the future, is just very difficult. So I got my maximum suit here. And I played it the way I like to play it. I like to run up on people and just kind of screw with them because you're invincible. I think the maximum nano suit is the best kill streak that's been added to any game that I've ever played that has kill streaks. I don't think it's overpowered. It has such a short lifespan that, I mean, no matter what, it's over in 30 seconds. You can't just crush the game by playing with it, like I feel like some of the old like Call of Duty kill streaks would do. And I want to give Crysis 2 some credit for that, too. None of the kill streaks in these games ever feel like they're overly effective. The game, you know, is about these super soldiers fighting each other. And I'm just kind of glad that even if you kill a few people, I'm not going to win the game. I can't sit there and just camp the objective with my maximum nanosuit on and get all the points. It's not like the Ceph gunship flies around and kills everyone on the map. It just frustrates people. It's all about making the game more difficult for the people that you're playing, and then you can kill them if you're good enough to. That's the way a kill streak should work. That's the way they work here, and it's just absolutely fantastic. I think Crytek's just done a great job at balancing this game. It's one of the most like balanced, coolest games that I've ever played. By the way, my hand was a little shaky in this game. I don't understand why. Maybe I was a little nervous. I was, you know, doing well and starting to get alright at this game, and I don't know, maybe I just can't handle the stress. I don't think you should ever really shoot at somebody that goes into cloak either. That's a little tip there, because I never end up finding them. And since they can come straight out of cloak and fire at me without losing their armor, I just feel like it puts you at a disadvantage. I think cloak is really well balanced too in this game, and a ground punch. But I really don't like that you move slower. It makes it impossible to sneak up on people, and I think that's the coolest part of Cloak. That's the most difficult thing that you can do, is to sneak up and get one of those stealth kills. But if you're going to be that much slower than everybody, it's just really difficult. Speaking of stealth kills, I wish I'd done a few here, because these people just aren't paying attention. You can't just stare at the objective. And I saw a guy on the radar here, firing missiles. I hate the missiles in this game, too. They're just dumb. You get one kill. People just shouldn't play this game that way. I like running around, you know, doing well. You gotta play it the way it's meant to be played, or else you're just not gonna do that well. I guess people just don't see these games the same way that I do. Now I have no idea what happened there. This guy's just sitting back in the corner, and somehow we miss him. Oh, speaking of kill streaks too, EMP Blast coming up right here. Another great kill streak. It doesn't destroy the match, but if you know how to use it correctly, it's going to let you get a few kills or take an objective. That's what a kill streak should do. Oh, and it's going to help your team out. It's not like a solely individual-based kill streak. You don't just run up and get it. You're not just getting kills. It's not just bombing people. I feel like the I don't know what it's called, the space laser, works the same way. It lets you get a few kills, and it kind of screws up the other team, kind of throws off their rhythm. And I feel like that's what a kill streak should do. Now, I was scrambling here. We already won this match, basically. But I want my next max nano suit, and I just can't get it. I think the most important thing that this teaches you here, too, is consistent aim is just important in this game. You just got to keep firing. You're not going to get away, for God's sakes. You're never going to get away in Crysis. Everybody's quick, and you're never going to see everybody that's around you. See, if you can get out of a situation where you're in a bad position or a worse position than your enemy, the guy you're shooting at, then you should. But you shouldn't expect it to work, because someone will shoot you in the back like that. Thank God, though, I at least got the dog tag. I never seem to be able to get to the dog tag when I'm getting shot at. But that's going to bring the gameplay here to a close. I hope to see you in the future. This is my new channel. Look for a lot of new content. I'm going to be trying to put it out there, and let me know what you like. Leave a like, dislike. I'm interested. Let me know what you're thinking. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.